Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Las Vegas Raiders. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one taken at the 7. Good job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. 32-yard line.
Ready, break! 65-6.
Throwing right away is Allen. Open man, that's Dante Fortin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 14 yards. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jeanty. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Here's a handoff to Jeanty. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
It was clear this offseason this was an area of emphasis. They wanted to continue to fortify the interior of this defensive line, and with this young player, they think they've got themselves a good one.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
COVID-19.
Here's Allen to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Vegas.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And he's out of bounds. Still short of the 1st down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Come on. 19, 18, 3, 19 tight.
Allen on 3rd down. He'll find Jeanty out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient.
And he will get into the end zone. Dante Thornton, touchdown Raiders. touchdown #1 for him on the year.
And you always wonder, Mike, how are teams going to respond to a close loss like we saw last week? And some teams come out and they're sleepwalking. They're still thinking about what could have been. But not them. They came out with a clear plan, a clear way to attack this defense, really well-executed opening script, and they come away with the early touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Crowd begins with a pass. He's going to look for the home run ball to the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 81 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down. No, before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Mustang 19. Back. Ready.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. A gain there of 27 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Jensen. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11.
Well, that certainly didn't take long. 2 back-to-back really nice plays. This one on the ground, and this is the idea, Mike. Every offense in the league, you want to strike fast. You want to have big, explosive plays. Now you find yourself here, 1st and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cougar 19. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. That is caught by the tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. 18 yards, and a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Oh, 18. That's right.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Yards on the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's up. Why Tony? Look the hot. Robin.
From the gun, here's Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A loss of 14 on the play. It's second down.
Oh, boy.
On second down, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
I hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Practice 70.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. Finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19. Street. Street. Check, Bobcat. Ready.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. That's a short one. Caught by Bowers. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go check. Press all 80. Warrior 70. Cougar 19. Ready.
Run right up the gut with Genty. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Trap 60. Seven Pirates. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing on second down. It's out. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
26-yard line.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. Hey, man. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Bass. And to that first and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Here's Genty. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal.
Panther 11.
Play action. Here's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And goal.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
They're going to stop him here, short of the goal line, but that flag is down, and it might set up a very interesting decision. 3rd and goal.
18, 10, 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors, 70.
From the gun, Josh Allen. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Back the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. He gets into drop him, and it's going to set up 4th and goal.
A 37-yard attempt.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. That one is good. And the Raiders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be taken in at the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 average. 60. Mustang 19.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It leads to
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol. Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
On the quick, right? 19 Texas.
Stroud to throw. He dives, and what a pass for the first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Texans first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Houston.
19 Texas.
Back to throw. Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Texans.
A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. go play action here with Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Come on. 70 Lions. Hey, smash Broncos.
Allen working from the pistol. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
A gain of 24 yards.
A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
First and 10. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Intended for number 83.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
19.
Allen to throw again. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Ready.
Throwing again is Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
One more time going up top with Allen. Open man downfield is Brown. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Ready. 18 Cardinals. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let go.
Here's a run. We'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A pickup of 2.
On the jump.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Quick throw down, the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Third and goal.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive. It's important.
Interesting decision. Field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 18, Pioneer, Mustang 19. Ready.
Allen gonna throw for it. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Brock Bowers, touchdown Raiders. That his second touchdown tonight. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
All right. 18. What's that? Hey, time out. Hey, Sal. 19 Texans. White, 11.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
To number 23. Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
18. What's that? 12. 19 Texans.
To throw, it's Stroud. That one is complete to Hardman. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
First down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Hey, Sal. Buggy.
On first down, it's Stroud. And he gets that to Hardman. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Raiders' 42-yard line.
In motion now, it's Collins. Throwing on second down, Stroud. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Raiders 28, Texans 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Ready, set. 19 tight. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
47-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Come on. Set. Gravity line. Go.
They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Raiders.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
18 more yards.
That one good for 18 yards, and to the 18-yard line.
First and 10
A lot
at
could
the
go wrong
18-yard
anytime
line.
you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Vegas. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Raiders 35, Texans 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
All right. 18. What's up? 11. Hey, south. 19 Texas. Whoa. Where's the hot?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
19 Texas.
In motion now, it's Collins. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
South. Why Tony?
On play action. Stroud. Now he'll air one out. That's hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That goes for 58.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Houston. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. At midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At the 45-yard line.
Running left is Genty. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now Genty. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
A run. Genty. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Genty, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Ready.
They keep it on the ground with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18, go.
They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, ready? 18. Right the high, right the high. Whoa. 19 Texas. 11. Right, Tony. 19 Texas.
Here's Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 2nd down, Stroud. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That is caught. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 50 yards. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. Pass caught right side by Krabs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Now Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding it just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
12 yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Allen working from the pistol. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another Raiders 1st down.
So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.